All right, we made it to Eufaula. I'm out on the water. Well, there's a fish on the graph right there, but crazy trip down here, and I'll talk about that later. But we're gonna do a lot of graphing today. I'm checking my lower unit. It looks like it's good. It's not a lot tighter than my old one. So we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna do a lot of graphing. I'm down here on the lower end and just checking water clarity and whatnot, and then we'll really put the hammer down, especially tomorrow and the next day. I need a good night's sleep. I tell you, when you hear this story about what happened, and it's not fishing related, I guess it affected the fishing, but it'll blow your mind. Anyway, I'm gonna run around here. Probably won't film that much because it's just all this, and there's not much there, unless I see something really awesome, cool. But anyway, peace. Back checking that spot that I found yesterday. People be all up in here, but they're not really fishing. They're just blasting through, checking for spawners, I think. And I got them on the Panoptics. They're all over here. There's a group of them that are running around. I just got to figure out how to trigger them. Besides how I did the first, that first bite, or the first one I caught. So I'm working on that. But people be flexing on my spot. So I'm sitting here for a little while, just trying to figure it out, and then we're gonna move, try to figure some other things out, because you can't just sit here all day. That's for sure. Damn. Got one. Crankbait. Here we go. Last day of practice. We're doing the opposite. We're going up river, I guess. Check that out. I mean, I got some stuff that I found so far. I mean, I guess I'm repeating what I said last time, but I just feel like I actually got sleep last night and I can articulate a little bit better. So yeah, I found some interesting stuff, but then I listened. We can't listen to Doc Talk, so I actually shouldn't have, like one of the little TNPFL deals. And to be like, oh yeah, some have already spawned out. Some have, I mean, I don't think that's the case, because you have these, even in the initial wave, when you hit that 60-degree mark, that late high 50, 60-degree, judging or however much direct sunlight you actually get to, you have roamers that are looking for beds and stuff. So I don't think any of them have spawned yet, really, unless they're just a very small bit of outliers. But they're definitely pushing up. And I'm not I'll put this out probably tomorrow, but they're definitely pushing up, and there's staging. There's a huge group of them that are staged, that are ready to go up. They're moving. It's a very slow movement, but some of them are really hard to get to bite. But if they're there, then that's half the battle, and that's what I've been doing the last 2 days. I've had some bites that I got smoked yesterday a couple times in one little stretch. Like they hit it and they run to the boat so quick that I couldn't even turn the reel. And I've really experienced that to a great degree. I've always been able to really catch up with them, but I wasn't paying attention. And, I'm just more observing and, just pitching out and checking things out. And I get absolutely jacked. And then I just go to another one. I'm like, well, I better leave this spot alone. Another one, next one, bam, I get jacked again. And I mean, they just shoot out. So their metabolism to me looks pretty healthy. They, a lot of them are moving around, or there's a number of them that are. And then the other spot, I went there and I checked, cause there's a couple guys going in there again, but just look around, their fish are still there, and it's just a perfect spot. It's like one of those spots. It doesn't seem like it'd be all that great, but it is, and the water doesn't change that much. It's more stagnant, and I think the direct sunlight, granted, it's clearer, so the water itself doesn't warm as quick, or you don't think it does. But in my opinion, and I could be wrong, maybe a scientist will correct me, but I think what really triggers fish, or what fish utilize to, for spawning purposes and for metabolism and whatnot, just like we do, is a certain bit of the light spectrum. So in clear water, it might not seem like it warms that much, and it doesn't, but I think the fish can actually utilize the energy a little bit more from the sun. So they actually, not ferment to get their eggs, to do their thing, but I think it helps, actually. That's why I prefer clear water. I just feel like the fish can see it better. I can check things out a little bit better, and I think it actually helps with their metabolic processes, and But today we're gonna do something opposite. We're gonna go check this dirty ass water that I would not even take a piss in because it looks pretty dirty. But we're gonna go check it out because hey, there's fish here. Here's the thing: this place on the northern end, it reloads because there's a number of people that I don't know what the hell's going on down there. There's a number of people that yeah, what the hell am I saying? There's a number of people that release fish here, tournaments and wise. So we'll check it out. It's muddier than all hell. It looks like somebody's coffee up here. But I mean, I can see fish on the graph. I don't know what that actually means. Right now, like I've only been out here. I don't even know what time it is. Or for that matter, where my phone is. It's only 8. Usually I'm not even on the water yet. So got a long ways to go. So we're gonna run down a little bit, check out some things. It's still in the upper end of the lake. And dude, all I know is you always bring toilet paper. I forgot toilet paper. And we might be making a trip in to drop off the kids at the pool. Because I'm not gonna put my ass out in the water here with gators. Even though I haven't seen any. But you never know. Watercolor is a little better up here. It's like all that mud just went to the lake. Hypothetically, that's why I'm using snaps. Now, if the other baits would cooperate, so I can just do this. Alright. Help me out here, bro. Help me out a little bit.
dude, there's about a 5-degree water temperature difference going upriver. It's cleaner. I like it, but it just seems like it's not going to be. I don't know. There's fish here, but I feel a lot more confident when I know there's water that's in the 60s or almost 60 instead of fishing in the 50s right now. Not knowing this place. Like if I knew this place a little better, I'd go to this. I mean, the water's a little cleaner up here. Find some hard spots, and I could probably find them staging. But I'm not seeing a lot of activity, so I'm gonna go back and pick a creek. I'm gonna fish. It looks like right now, I'm going down south. No doubt about it. That's why you do this, is because if things go bad tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next day, and I'd be like, oh man, I should have stayed up north or whatever, and that eats at you day 2 and day 3, so you can't make a comeback, and you might come up here. But now I know, it's like I come up here and I fiddle dinked around and nothing, right? So we'll go over here, see if we can still make something happen. And if not, I know what I'm doing. I'm headed down there. I kind of got a little pattern down there, and we'll see if we can pull out 5 on the first day and then go from there. And things are going to be evolving quick because you're having some good temperatures eventually. I think we're going to get some cloud cover. See, here's what cloud cover does. Most people won't talk about. It insulates, so you have higher lows and in the middle of the night, and that's going to be key because I'm telling you right now, the water temperature keeps dropping, and then it takes it a while to catch back up. So if we can keep it a couple degrees warmer at night, and the water stays, a degree or 2 warmer than it has been, or the surface temperature, that's gonna cause some things to happen. And where I'm at down there, where the fish are kind of active, they're moving around, I really think that I can do some damage. So I just need a kicker. I had that one smoke me yesterday. I don't know what it was, but I didn't even try to get it again. I just left that alone. But I mean, I couldn't even turn the reel on that thing, and it was already at the boat, and I didn't get a good hook in it. It's good. That's a good thing, because hopefully she'll bite again. And the same with the one on the next bush. But anyway, we're gonna try to make something happen up here and go to this dingy water just to eliminate it. That way my mind is not effing with me during the tournament. But I'm not on anything great, which all my practices are like that. Like I've never, because I don't sit there and beat fish up. A lot of people do. I sit on there, try to make something happen. Maybe sometimes that is a good way to do it, to get it a pattern. Me, I find a fish, I'm out. If I know the fish are there, I'll figure them out. I'll slow down, I'll do whatever I have to do. Unless it's like a real specific bite, but I don't know. That's the way I've been tackling it. It's been working for me, at least out west. And I guess we'll find out how it's gonna work out here. This lake's been beat in the snot. I'm about to beat it some more. It's like, shit, the camera went off, and I finally get busted up on. I mean, I don't think this won't keep. But man, he blew up on it good. Good. Oh, just check him real quick. I don't know what I mean, if you play with it a little bit, it'll touch 14. I think 14 is where you have to be. Nice little fish. Sweet. Freaking alligators all over up here. Seems like more of them than fish. At least these ones are little ones right here. There are some big ones up there. Holy shit. I was just gonna go back here and fish, and apparently we got friends. Found the den. That one looks like a big, there's like 2 or 3 big ass motherfuckers in there. Big ass ones. Beeper, sorry. Holy moly. So as you're seeing on the video, I just did a very loose practice video, but what you didn't see was the story. Okay, so somebody actually, let's just say a woman, which was supposed to come with me on the thing. We kind of had a break apart, and she actually drove all the way like 700 miles and chased me down on that first night. So that was crazy, but I don't want to get into the details, but that's the crazy story. It was absolutely insanity, and it kind of threw me off. And then the what was it? All the stuff that I found in practice, which you heard me talk a little bit about it. It seemed good, but it turns out everybody else, and not really tournament anglers, but locals and whatnot, they all had that same stuff. And it was just like battling back and forth on spots, on fish, and then people even coming in on you. I mean, it was a cluster. But anyway, so I'm gonna post day 1, and then we'll do day 2 and 3. But I appreciate you just checking out, because I know this isn't like the most awesome practice video, but we're gonna do a little bit more. I don't know if you guys want to see a lot of graphing or whatnot on that lake, which I did, but everybody else did the same thing, or at least on the part of the lake I was at, and everybody was on those brush piles, everybody was on those docks, everybody was in those coves, and and it was insane. And then on the first day, so we'll get into this more, but I had something going on with my eye, and I was literally almost blind, and I could barely drive the boat down to where I was at, and I luckily that I got that fixed, but that whole first day I couldn't see worth a damn. But anyway, like, subscribe, like I said, the Patreon is still there, and we're gonna put some stuff up on there, because I have a very unique ways I was catching them that I'm gonna show. Or it's not very unique, everybody does it, but I have a unique take on it. But anyway.